Yep.
In the Division 4 finals. Oh no, still can't hear us. Let's see. Can you hear us now?
Hello, I'm also here. No, they can hear us. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll say this for the third time, I guess. Welcome in, Sunshine Community. We've got Game 3 of Mars vs. Vipa in Division 4 finals. This is going to be a draft match. I'm Golden Devil, and with me is the great Schmidt.
Hello. Don't know why
Yeah,
you would ban a
so
commentator. Pretty rude.
because PK bans everyone.
Fair.
If PK doesn't threaten to ban you, it means he doesn't like you, I think.
Right.
Yeah, so Mars is going to get the first pick here.
We got the board.
Let's see.
All right, there it is.
I see Pianta 100 immediately.
That is very draftable.
There's a few Bianco goals here. 5 Bianco, Bianco 4 hoverless, 20 Bianco blues.
See 3 secrets. That's doable if you're going to the right levels. 15 Delfino's doable, but it's not very fun because you had to do some slow blues like Fruit Ladies. However, with 4 Fruit Ladies plus 15 Delfinos, not
and
bad.
5 NPCs.
And 5 NPCs. Yeah, that's not bad. Honestly, your 5 NPCs could be the 4 Fruit Ladies plus Fire Pianta. And which Fire Pianta opens up after you unlock both Rico and Gelato. Rico 3 Hoverless is an okay start. I don't know how strong Rico is on this board so far. There is boss rematch, so maybe he's thinking about going to that as well. Doing Rico 3 Hoverless opens up a secret in Rico 4. So I don't hate it.
Yeah. But it also
it's
gives
honestly,
your opponent the opportunity to take, 2 of the 3 Bianco goals and potentially the 2 better ones.
True.
Bianco 4 hoverless is the best one.
Boss rematch before Bianco 4 hoverless is an interesting choice from Vipa. Yeah. I don't know that boss rematch would have been one of my first 2 picks for Vipa. It's not awful. Like, Vipa will almost definitely be able to do it during the draft period, but still a weird choice.
Yeah, and should be able to do 5 Bianco shines as well.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're Mars, you really want to take Bianco 4 hoverless here.
I agree. Otherwise, that's probably where Vipa will go immediately and take that.
What are some other good
there's...
draft goals?
So we mentioned Pianta 100. 20 Bianco blues. That's it's okay. It's not that good, but it's okay. It's a time-consuming goal, but it's definitely doable within the draft period. 45 totals is okay. Again, you can
blues
get
aren't
it within
amazing
draft
to
period.
start.
I know you have to focus, especially with these players, where Vipa is fast but may not know great blues routes. Mars, who's probably knows the routes but is not as fast. 45 is achievable within the draft period, but it will probably slow them down quite a bit. So I don't know if it's worth going for.
4 secrets is doable in the draft period. If Mars is thinking Bianco 3, Rico 4, Gelato 1, Pinna 2.
Yep.
Mars could also be thinking Serena. Going to Serena and getting a boss and potentially the secret and some pipes progress is not the worst thing.
Okay.
for
you got
later
4
down the
unique.
road.
Right, you've
Like
got 4
Serena
uniques on the card.
Serena has decent value here. Not like the greatest, but yeah, I mean, if you're gonna want to fight for 4 uniques and 5 bosses, you pretty much have to do Manta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vipa picks 5 Bianco Shines and 45 totals. I don't know that blues are that good this card. What do you think?
I don't think so. I mean, you've got 18 Serena blues, but that's not exactly a blues-oriented goal. It's a Serena progression-oriented goal. 4 uniques and 7 Pin and Beach or 4 Fruit Ladies. Huh. So what that does is with Vipa going all the way to Bianco boss rematch, that's like 2 free NPCs. Bianco 5. I wouldn't be surprised if Vipa takes 5 NPCs or possibly takes something else, but still ends up getting 5 NPCs. Vipa or Mars getting 4 Fruit Ladies will be able to contest 5 NPCs. Oh wow, 15 Delfinos. Okay.
Yeah,
Kind of
so
some interesting draft.
we don't see NPCs picked. We don't see Pianta 100 picked. Pianta 100 is the very clear goal that nobody drafted that someone can get in the draft period here if they want it.
That and 20 Bianco Blues, I think, will be potentially raced.
Yeah,
Like we might see a race for either one of those.
I don't think Mars is going to race 20 Bianco Blues. I think
he doesn't seem to care about blues a whole lot, which I respect.
Yeah, I mean, I think with Bianco 4, Rico 3, secrets and uniques, he's going to want to get to Pinna. Right? Like Mars kind of has a path here, which is you're going to do Bianco 2 through 4. You're going to do Rico 1 through 4. You're going to do Gelato 1. You're going to do Serena 1. And you're going to get to Pinna.
Ew, those would be 10 shines plus airstrips 11. So you're getting to Pinna with 11, including Manta. Him doing that, all of that, not being the fastest player, including Manta, it's going to be hard to wrap up all of that within the draft period. I think he'll probably be in the mecha fight if I had to get. Like, if that's his route, I wouldn't be surprised if he's like in the mecha fight when 30 minutes hits.
Yeah, I don't know that all of that is doable. I think, for instance, 3 secret shines is going to put pressure on Vipa, especially, I don't know, like, there are cards where 8 from 1 in Bianco is not a bad play. This is one of them where 8 from 1 Bianco is not amazing.
Well,
just because there's no hiddens or reds. But I guess episode 8 shine.
Sure. But he has 3 secrets. Bianco 6 is a secret. And then episode 8. Like, I really won't be surprised if we just see Vipa do Bianco 2 through 8 and maybe including 1 for his 8th.
Yeah, would be later in the match for sure.
Right. Like, reds and hiddens aren't on the card at all, are they?
No.
So it's not like he needs to do one of the hiddens.
Yeah.
So I think Bianco 1's faster than 3 reds. I don't actually know for sure.
Yeah, so some of the other goals on this card we didn't really talk about. 6 Pinna Shines and Pinna Beach Blues, I think, are the only real Pinna value. And a secret. So Pinna is not... I don't know that deep Pinna is something someone's going to want to do until later.
Now, you don't even need to get Yoshi on this card.
If you can do whenevers, yeah. If you feel confident in them.
True.
There's Gelato Hundreds and the 16 Noki Blues or 5 Gelato Shines, and I feel pretty certain that that one's going to be Noki Blues and not Gelato.
I agree.
Because there's no Gelato Hiddens, there's no Turbo, there's just no reason to do 5 Shines in Gelato.
Sad.
Now,
no woke Gelato play today.
We do know, if you were here last match, Vipa does not know Gelato 100s, so that may be something to keep in mind later. Wiggler is a boss. Yes, that is true.
Ew. Whoa. Yeah, but you got to
But
go through Gelato 2, which is like
but
crazy slow,
yeah,
and Wiggler is also very slow.
and this is definitely a match where 5 bosses and 4 unique bosses very clearly does not include Wiggler, because
Nah.
there's reason to go do Manta and get some access to secrets and pipes and all of that in Serena.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's going to do this, but King Boo has more value on this card than Wiggler.
Honestly, you might be right. Like say I've done 18 Serena Blues with Serena 4 for a secret or something. There's a world where I do King Boo for a 5th boss. Probably as Mars, probably not as Vipa.
Yeah, I don't think it's likely that someone does King Boo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you're looking, King Boo has a little more value. Yeah, I mean, there's 4 from 3 on here, which is, not really sure where Vipa would go. For Mars, there's a pretty clear path of Bianco, Rico, and I mean, Serena, you could see Pinna maybe. We talked about 5 NPCs, which I feel like
Mars
is going to be Vipa's, but
it will be depending on when Mars does his 4 Fruit Ladies. Because if he's trying to do 7 Pinna Beach Blues and Pinna 2, it'll almost certainly be Vipa's. The 5 NPCs will almost certainly be Vipa's. But if he's trying to do 4 Fruit Ladies within the draft period, with maybe Fire Pianta, he could do 5 NPCs. So it's kind of going to come down to whether he decides to go over Beach Blues or Fruit Ladies.
I mean, or he might go into Serena 1 and grab the 2 Nokis as NPCs.
That's a good point. Yeah.
What other? Yeah, I mean, Noki on here, there's 4 Noki Shines, which is not the greatest goal, and 16 Noki Blues. This isn't necessarily a card where, like, winning to Pinna and Noki is going to give you a huge advantage. It's definitely something, but I think that helps Mars a little bit, who is the slower player.
Agreed.
Although I think Vipa, I mean, based on the draft, Vipa is committing to Blues and Mars is not really. And, I think Mars will have the ability to get 18 Serena Blues if he wants it. He'll have the opportunity to get Pinna Beach Blues, but at least with his draft, he's not committing to them, which I don't think is the worst thing either. 45 is okay. 70 totals is tougher.
Yep. I'm hoping we see Mars rush like Pianta 100. If I'm being honest, like, that's just a goal that's so easy.
Someone should do it from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Vermado's watching, Pianta 100 is one of Vermado's favorite bingo goals, so he would be very sad.
If you're fast, it's like a little over 2 minutes of 100. I feel like Mars has to know that route for Pianta 100s. I don't know if Vipa will. The difference. It's a very straightforward route. You get the boxes, and you get the mushrooms, and then you get the coins at the end that you get in every Pianta 100. Well, yeah, every night.
It's the fastest goal on the card.
Right. Well, it's fastest from the start. Yeah.
Right. That's what I mean.
It's the most rushable goal. Yeah.
Yeah, if this were Invasion, there would be a Pianta 100s race. But yeah, I mean, 9 pipes on this card. There's some reason to go to Serena. Someone may go to Pianta to clean up some of that, because it does have fast shines, especially with, like, because there's no value from hiddens. A Serena 2R and 4R play don't make a lot of sense. But Serena 1 through 4 is going to be valuable to someone down the road, with 18 Serena Blues, with 3 and 4 secrets with 9 pipes.
Part of me wants Mars to ignore 4 uniques within the draft period just because Serena's going to slow him down to some of his goals that are going to be more contested by Vipa. Like, I don't think Vipa really has a chance to take 4 uniques considering he's going deep Bianco.
Yeah, it would be pretty hard. So let's see where they're starting here.
Vipa
They're
Bianco, Mars Bianco.
So nobody's going for the Pianta hundreds play.
Nope. That might be one of those goals that just hangs out and anyone can get at any time. It'll just be a matter of when someone decides to go do it.
Yeah, it is. I feel like definitely the most valuable goal here that's not drafted because it's just a fast goal.
Oh, Vipa got Jail Blue, Mars did not.
Yeah.
Draft period's 30 minutes.
Yeah, the way this works is their goals are secure for 30 minutes. The other person can't click them. And they are unable to delay the goals when they get them, whether it's during the first 30 minutes or not. So sometimes what you'll see in draft is someone will, get most of the way to a goal and then finish it off at 27 minutes to hide progress.
A Pasueto delay, if you will.
Yes.
Oh, Shadow Mario. Is Shadow Mario going? No. Okay. When he gets near that coconut stand, I start wondering if he's going to go the long way, but I think he can go just a little bit farther than he did for Mars and not lose 10 seconds by him taking the long route around.
Yeah. So they're both entering Bianco, not with their drafts. This makes sense.
Totally makes sense. I was just really hoping that one of them would decide to steal the most available undrafted goal, which is Pianta 100.
Yeah, I think if one of them is going to do it, it's probably more likely to be Mars. We are seeing a Bianco 1. So we're going to see Bianco 2 done in the Bianco 2 episode, which does not happen often in
So what this tells me is Vipa's already thinking and maybe even already committing to Bianco, just doing Bianco 1 through 8 from the start. Might be what Vipa's doing here. Or just doing Bianco 1 through 5. Doing Bianco 1 through 5 will get him 5 Bianco and kind of Pasueto delays boss rematch.
Yeah, I mean, I think Vipa is going to think about this and maybe not do 5 Bianco until, 27, 28 minutes. And we'll get the double click of boss rematch and 5 Bianco shines.
Right. Doing 4
The only question I have, though, is what is Vipa's third secret that he's going to be able to get during the draft period?
Bianco 6. Bianco 6, Gelato 1, Bianco 3.
Yeah, but if he's committing to Bianco 6, that means he's going to give away both boss rematch and 5 Bianco shines before the draft period ends.
Yeah, but he could do it at 25 minutes. You don't have to wait till the last second. Mars knows your route. Mars knows that he's going to be doing those shines. He doesn't have to wait till the last minute to delay it. I think a small delay is good. Personally, I would, if I'm in Vipa's shoes doing what he's doing, I would probably wait until about the 25-minute mark to do Bianco 5. And then after having done Gelato 1 to finish up 3 secrets, boss rematch together. Well, yeah. Boss rematch, you have to click right away. But
yeah, I wonder if Mars is going to try and do something like 20 Bianco blues or is just totally giving away the...
So it is very interesting that Vipa started in Bianco 1 because that gives Mars the lead to 20 Bianco Blues, which is another one of those like easily doable goals for either player. You know Mars is going to want to go to Bianco 4 because like both of them are going to want to go through Bianco 4. Mars has Bianco 4 hoverless, Vipe has 5 Bianco. So like both of them will be in Bianco 4 at some point during the draft period, but neither one of them drafted 20 Bianco Blues.
Yeah, and I think for Vipa, 20 Bianco Blues is more valuable.
Absolutely.
I mean, it
I don't
is
even
with
know
45 totals.
I don't even know if Mars should go for it. It's kind of a slower Blues goal because you got to get those far out ones, like up on the windmill, over like the pokey up on top of the windmill, the pillar over there. It's not a particularly fast Blues goal.
No, it'll set him back to all these
All of
kind of
his
level
draft.
goals, which
Yeah.
Everything other than NPCs or fruit ladies is a level progression goal.
Yeah.
That's also going to help bring him to, it's going to help with 4 from 3.
I will say it takes some wind out of the Bianco train, the sales of the Bianco boat for Vipa. If Mars does 20 Bianco Blues, like it takes a little bit of value out of Bianco from Vipa, which is okay.
I mean, if you're Mars, though, for one thing, 20 Bianco Blues hoverless, kind of hard to do.
You'd have to rush over to the rocket, and so you get the rocket, and then do your Bianco 4 and 20 Bianco Blues all with the rocket, which is a little slower, but it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the other thing about Vipa doing 20 Bianco Blues is Vipa can do it in Bianco 5, which is faster because there are a few more blues, so he doesn't have to go for the far out pokey, he doesn't have to go for the water blue, right? Because there are, I think, 2 extra blues in the village in the PD area.
I know there's the NPC, and maybe the one up on the platform by PD. Can't remember.
I also think there's the other one that's kind of up in the air. I think that you're supposed to rocket to, but
okay.
Yeah, Mars is gonna go do Rico now.
Yeah.
Probably we'll do Rico 1 through 4, although maybe we'll go open Gelato, do Gelato 1, and then come back.
You know what would be a crazy bold call from Mars is to not do Bianco 4 hoverless in the draft period because Vipa won't be doing it hoverless. Like, you know that Vipa will almost definitely be going through Bianco 4 during the draft period. So if you just don't do it hoverless for Vipa to take that goal, he'd have to just redo that shine.
Yeah, it feels risky though, because I think
it's super risky.
when you're doing so much, when you're doing so much Bianco, you have a lot of incentive to just do it hoverless.
Yep.
And like with Vipa's Bianco progress, Vipa doesn't have to do 20 Bianco, and Vipa could get it in Bianco 6 or Bianco 5 and do it a lot faster than Mars could in Bianco 4.
Yeah. Here's where we'll see if Vipa does it hoverless. The reason I think he might just hover anyways is because he might want 20 Bianco Blues now. Just to secure it because he knows that Mars might be going there. Oh, did he just hover slide? And he just hovered out.
He just hovered, yeah.
Okay.
So he is doing this regular.
Yeah.
And going for blues. Or at least some blues. So he started with, I think, 3 blues.
The only non-Bianco blues he has are Jail Blue and the Rico M-Box.
So he got... Yeah, so at 22 blues, he will have 20 in Bianco. Here's the Pianta play.
Let's go Mars! Kind of bold waiting this long, but I like it. I guess you've figured out Vipa's not doing this play at this point.
Yeah, and this is certainly a much faster, undrafted goal than 20 Bianco Blues.
I think so.
I think
the
it's a
only
little
valid.
faster.
Yeah, I don't actually know
Although
myself.
20 Bianco blues is, there are blues on the card, so maybe a little more valuable than the hundreds play, but
There's one NPC for Vipa. I won't be surprised if Vipa waits and gets like 19 of his 20 here, and then gets the last one NPC as his 20th in Bianco 5.
yeah, I mean, I think there are a few Yeah, I mean,
He
he's
didn't get the
skipping
water
some of
blue.
them. Yeah, he's gonna finish this off in 5, I think, which is a good use of time in the PD fight because
True.
you have a lot of downtime.
Dude, Mars just had some of the cleanest boxes I've seen from any Div 3 or 4 player.
Yeah, I was a
so
little
clean.
worried with that ledge grab though, that he was gonna lose one.
Mars a pro.
You're not biased or anything.
I'm not biased.
Yeah, so we'll see now if Vipa. I mean, I guess it's just like, what is Vipa gonna do? Is he kind of pseudo delaying this Bianco stuff, or is he just saying, Mars knows I'm going for it, I might as well finish it off?
Wouldn't be surprised if he opens Gelato right now. Just another way to continue delaying. Oh, nope. Okay, so this is going to put Mars back to like a lot of stuff in his draft. He's not going to be able to get 4 uniques in his draft. I don't think. I don't see him getting good click, but I don't see him getting now 4 secrets or 4 uniques in his draft.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think 4 secrets is tough in 30 minutes anyway, with other goals, because usually a 4th secret is probably going to be, you're probably going to have to do, I mean, Bianco 6, Rico 4, Pinna 2. I think you have to do generally 2 of those 3, or like a Serena secret, which all of which are kind of slower.
Mm-hmm. Man, if Vipa does 4 Fruit Ladies with his 15 Delfino within the draft period, I think that'd be really strong. I mean, it's kind of slower, like going for 4 Fruit Ladies, but it takes that away from Mars being able to click it.
Yeah. Yeah, so Vipa is mostly an any percent runner, so may not be as familiar with the like 120 strats.
Mm-hmm. He should be able to do the both. Well, he should be able to do the honey skip, jelly skip, just because he does honey skip.
Sorry, I mean the Bianco 120 strats, like.
Oh, I see.
For like
how to get them
which blues to get and how to get them quickly.
Yep. Yeah, he's getting bullied a bit by the Googles.
Yeah, and he's also just like a little off with the sprays. Yeah, so Mars now could get both Bianco 4 and Rico 3. Probably can't get.
Oh, Mars!
Oh.
Why did you do that? Oh, well.
I don't know if Vipa has enough. So Vipa didn't get the second NPC, did he?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not enough.
I think Mars could steal 3 secrets, potentially, if Vipa is not careful with it. Because he could do Rico 4.
He could. That is his second secret. So yeah, if he does Rico 1 through 4 right now, he could maybe finish that up in the draft period.
Vipa
Doing all that
needs.
plus Bianco 4 would be tough.
Okay, Vipa's going to get this NPC now. Still needs two more for 20. I know there's one Graffiti M he didn't get. I don't know what the other one is, though.
I don't think he got the pill. Did he get the pillar on the way to Bianco 6?
No. But Vipa also, I think, knows he doesn't have it, so...
He did get the pillar. Okay. He'll find one more blue in Bianco 6, probably.
Yeah. Water blue, as someone points out. Vipa thinking a little bit, trying to decide where to go.
Understandable.
Yeah, going to Gelato.
Opening Gelato is just a good call because like it's a mindless task that can give you some time to figure out what you want to do next.
Mars doing blooper full Rico 2. You'll love to see it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Mars is potentially going to leave up Bianco 4 Everless. Although it is still doable for Mars to do Rico 3, Rico 4, and Bianco 4 in 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming like no deaths in Rico 4 or, you know, tragedy Rico 3.
Yep.
Yeah, Mars is going to do Bianco 4 first. Now that he sees the Bianco clicks, I think it's probably the right call.
Yeah, this is fine. He easily could have gotten both Rico 3 and Bianco 4 within the draft period, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, and if Vipa has done it, it's giving him a free goal.
True. This is secret number 2 for Vipa, so Vipa will probably want to go back to Bianco and do Bianco 6 to secure 3 secrets after this, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, the only question, I guess, is... yeah, I mean, that's a goal that, you know, Mars can steal from you. With our Rico Bianco Gelato.
Absolutely. You see, he's going to do one in Bianco. He'll have one available in Rico, and there's one available in Gelato. Like, if I'm Vipa, you don't want 3 secrets to get stolen.
Yeah, 3 and 4 secrets is going to be dangerous. And Vipa doing the Fire Pianta. Get some Fire Piantas in the chat.
Third NPC?
Yep.
And Serena? For Vipa?
I think he's making a play for potentially unique bosses. Not going to win that, but maybe thinking about doing Serena too. Probably can't finish it, though, in the draft period.
I don't know if he can. If he can do Serena 1 and 2 in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, this is valuable as a, you know, boss and unique boss. But it's probably going to cost Vipa secret. Oh, this might just be the NPC play.
Ah, okay.
Which could, I mean, is going to scare Mars from doing Fruit Ladies. Maybe not scare Mars from doing
Mars is a gamer. Mars goes the fast route for Rico 3 hoverless. I love it.
Yeah, isn't it a kind of precise triple jump?
Yeah, you gotta spin jump and then triple jump off that crane. And then I
Yeah,
believe you have to do a GWK after the triple jump. Or after the triple jump. Oh no, you
You
can
have
just
to
triple jump
dive.
that. Okay.
Yeah, but he gets it.
Yep. Mars is a gamer.
Yeah,
All right.
if Mars does Rico 4,
He'll be
that's
able
going
to
to
click
be 3 secrets. Yeah,
He won 4 secrets. I don't know why he doesn't do it. I think he's about to do Rico 4.
I think that's the right call. Rico 4 into Pinna.
He's thinking. He's okay.
Yeah. Because, yeah, he can do Rico 4 and then doesn't even have to trade, can get to Pinna. Pinna is going to be 3 uniques, 3 bosses. Open up Pinna 2 for 4 secrets, and yeah, I mean, this is a good call from Mars.
Yep.
I mean, Vipa could still win 4 uniques if he decides to go into Rico before entering Pinna, but that's slow.
They both need 2 more unique bosses. Mars.
Oh, I think Mars will still have enough time.
Oh, for sure. Rico 4 is faster than Serena 2 and
yeah.
Bianco 6.
Yeah, so
And
Vipa can trade into Pinna now. And Mars can just go to Pinna right away.
There it is, Mars. Triple jump is way safer.
Yeah. Vipa trying to do Bianco 6 and 20 Bianco blues. So I will unclick Mars, and do you want to unclick Vipa?
Yep.
Okay.
And Mars clicks it. What a good click from Mars. Oh, other window in Bianco
Vipa,
6.
Yeah, there's 20 Bianco blues, which Vipa can delay.
He does not.
Vipa is not going to Pinna.
Oh, exits area. Mars trying to figure out what to do with his life.
Making the call for unique bosses, yeah.
I think Vipa wins this if Vipa just goes Rico 1, Serena 1.
You mean Rico 1, Pinna 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and the 4th unique would also be Vipa's 5th boss.
True.
So that is 2 goals for Vipa.
I think he's going to win it, unfortunately, for Mars.
Yeah, I mean, it's Rico 1 plus a trade versus Serena 1. Plus Vipa does Honey Skip and Mars does not, I don't think.
Yeah. No. Mars is cutscene gang all the way.
Yeah, so I think Vipa's going to win both of those goals.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mars knows Honey Skip, but I don't expect him to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, Vipa could potentially... What? That is not... Okay.
Oh, I think he was trying to unclick it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bingo sync has been weird. And so it probably looked like it was still purple for him.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
That is not 4 unique boss shines for Vipa.
Nope.
That is 4 bosses.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
Um,
these matches and the unclicks.
Vipa is going back into Rico. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, that might cost him 4 bosses or 4 uniques.
Yeah.
He might want 4 from 3, maybe. I don't know why else he's staying here. Maybe he just wants 45 totals because he drafted
Yeah,
it, so he's
but
like
at this
afraid that
point,
Mars
if Mars moves over to Pinna, that'll be pretty valuable.
almost definitely. It depends if there's
Because
still like a
also
30
for
second
Mars,
cutscene.
like, yeah, I mean Mars should not stop for Pinna Blues. Should just do Mecha and then get to Pinna 2.
Yep. Oh yeah, and that would be 4 secrets. Oh yeah, I like that. Why are we getting the NPCs? They have no value anymore. I guess 18 Serena
18
Blues,
Serena.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah, I think this is...
Man, Mars, I knew that was going to happen, that Vipa would pretty much catch up. They're going to be entering at pretty much the same time now because Vipa's going to do Honey Skip.
Yeah, I mean, Vipa's going to enter ahead.
So now it's a question of, does Vipa stop for blues within Pinna?
Yeah.
Honey Skip is always a little scary, though.
Yeah, and
You could
I
die
think with
early,
the 4
and then
uniques, click, that will tell Mars that Vipa has 4 bosses, and just thought
Probably.
that the boss rematch was a unique. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if Vipa rushes Mecha, Vipa wins. If Vipa stops for blues, Mars gets 1 and Vipa gets 1.
Yeah.
And that double click is going to be, I think, a little rough.
It would be.
Mars.
Mars is like 10 seconds behind. And I'm sure that Vipa has a better mecha than Mars, just from all of his 80%.
Yeah.
Like the actual... Oh, and he is rushing it. Yeah.
He
It's a spelling
knows.
disaster for Mars.
I mean, the other thing too, right, is Vipa will win Pinna Beach Blues if he wants it.
True. Mars still gets 4 secrets from Pinna 2. But yeah. So now what's interesting is because Vipa didn't do Bianco 6 as part of his 3 secrets, there's not as much reason for him to go back to Bianco for 8 from 1 in episode 8. Like if he had done Bianco 6 already, those goals would be all pretty much entirely his.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's still the best option for
for sure.
8 and 8 from 1, because
for sure
Mars isn't really going to have a reason to go back into Rico at this point either.
Yeah, it's true. I wonder how their 4 from 3 progress is. Mars has... Dang it, Mars.
Mars has Rico.
Oh, Vipa missed.
3 and
This
Bianco.
is not the cleanest from either of them. They're not having the cleanest.
Yeah, Vipa...
mecha.
Yeah, Mars...
Oh, Mars.
Oh
my gosh.
Mars took the lead. I mean,
I don't know who clicks
also...
first. Mars got the click!
Mars got it. Yep.
That's wild.
Vipa clicks 5 bosses, though.
Mars has to read that as a snipe to Mecha. He has to.
I think there's no doubt about it that that's a snipe to Mecha. And now this could come down to Purple Bill RNG for 7 Pinna Beach Blues, which is...
oh my gosh. That's true. That's wild. I can't believe Mars had a cleaner mecha than Vipa. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I mean, Mars also had, like, one of the rockets hit one of the beams on...
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. So who knows... Oh, Vipa not even going for Pinna Beach Blues.
I think that's a mistake. Because he's
Yeah,
not going to
although if
take
you
4
don't feel
secrets.
comfortable with it, I can
This
see
is
not wanting
this
to
is
waste the time.
this is only his 3rd secret, right?
That is correct, yeah. He only has Bianco 3 and Gelato 1.
That's 2 beach blues. Mars needs 3 more baskets plus the 2 beach shine outlines. Now 2 more baskets.
Yeah, I mean,
A little unfortunate.
I don't think Vipa can win 4 secrets, but I mean, if this is really tragic and Vipa decides to rush Bianco 6,
Well, Mars has 2 health. Yeah, he's gonna. I don't. I would get a few coins if I were in Mars' shoes.
yeah, dying to the Bills would be an unfortunate way to die. And he had a gold
Yes.
build there he could have sprayed, but did not.
Okay, he got a blue coin, which is 2 health. We're fine. What does Vipa see in Pinna? 4 from 3 and finishing up 45 totals, maybe?
Yoshi access for Serena, which is going to be valuable later.
It will be. I don't know. I don't. So what you're saying is that doing 2 extra shines, like Pinna 3 and 4, don't give you anything other than Yoshi on this card. So what you're saying is those like 4 minutes of shines is worth 3 Serena whenevers. And I don't know if that's the case.
Especially because what's Vipa's 4 from 3 access anywhere else, right?
That's true.
He's either doing 2 more Pinna shines or 2 more Rico shines, or both.
Yeah.
I mean, but doing Serena 1 through 4 on this card is not horrible.
Yep.
Yeah, so Mars is going to get 4 secrets here. And then I don't know where Mars goes after this.
6 Pinna. I totally forgot 6 Pinna's on the card. I'm dumb.
Yeah, that's true. I also did.
He might do EYG to set up for episode 8 in Pinna.
Yeah, having a little bit of a rough Pinna 4 here.
There's the 4 secrets click.
So if you were in Mars' shoes, where would you go from here?
Oh no. I don't think Mars knows. I think Mars is thinking about 4 from 3 with Pinna.
Yeah, I mean, Mars has 3 in Bianco. This would be 3 in Pinna. It has 4 in Rico.
Yep.
So could just do Bianco 3R or Bianco 1 as a 4 from 3. Which, if Vipa hard commits to 6 Pinna shines, is not going to be terrible. And yeah, if you're doing 4 from 3 in Pinna here with the Serena value, I think doing Pinna 4 makes sense because there's just hiddens have no value on this card.
Right. Okay, now does Vipa stay here and do EYG to set up for Pinna 8 potentially? Oh, back to Pinna.
Let's see.
I didn't see where he entered. He entered 5, so it's probably just a Pinna 5. Yep.
I mean, if you're thinking 8 from 1 in Pinna, doing Pinna 5 makes sense.
That's true. That's true.
And also, I think Vipa's using this as a blues.
Probably. He's not getting the links yet. I don't know how many blues he's at. 30 something?
No, he's not getting blues.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really not prioritizing 45, which is something
Fair.
that Mars could steal.
It wouldn't be the easiest thing to steal, but he could. He's only at like, what, not even 10? No, I think he's at 13 or something.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a very hard steal, but it is something that would sneak up on Vipa, for sure. Again, not sure it's the best commitment per se, but yeah.
Okay, so hopefully
so-
Mars leaves after this. If he re-enters to go for 6 penna, that would hurt.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of crazy and a really bold call, but he could maybe go for 4 from 3 with Serena to set up for 18 Serena blues, since like a Bianco 1 doesn't get you anything other than 4 from 3. If he does
Yeah,
that,
I feel like Bianco
know.
1 is a quick enough shine, though, that
Yeah, it's definitely the
maybe
safer
don't
play
wanna-
to get that click.
yeah, and yeah, I mean, if Mars goes back into Pinna, it's not going to be a huge waste of time, but as the slower player, it could be a little costly. So we'll see now.
I think we got a banana RNG, so like second best RNG.
Coconut's the worst one, right?
Coconut's the worst one. Unless you're
Yeah.
doing 120, then like it's fine.
Yep, and Mars is leaving, so not going for 6 Pinna shines.
Smart.
We'll see if this is a Bianco or Serena play.
Looking like Bianco.
I think this is a good call to secure.
I agree.
Right, like 45 minutes in, 4 from 3 is a goal that Vipa could have.
Oh, Vipa! Didn't buffer that spin or didn't point it correctly. Something happened with that spin, and he ended up not spinning towards the other platform.
Yeah, Mars is doing Bianco 1 here.
Yep.
Who has the lead to Noki right now?
I think Vipa.
I think that's
Because he
right.
has-
too.
Okay, so
Because
he's
this'll
got
be-
15 and essentially 3 from blues. So he
Yeah.
really only needs like 1 shine and a blue to get to Noki.
Oh yeah, he's ahead.
Mars, I missed what Mars has.
15 and 13 blues.
Yeah, so Mars needs like 3 shines after this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
so Vipa ahead to the
We
Noki
could
gold
see
and
a
26.
Serena
shines.
race here. I don't know how plausible that is, but no, Vipa trying to do 4 from 3 in. And Mars is delaying.
Mars is delaying. This is dangerous.
Yeah, Vipa needs 2 more shines. So he does have a little time to delay.
Maybe he just enters
Or
Serena
no,
or something?
Vipa. Did Vipa do Rico 2?
Yes.
So he's just doing 2 hidden.
Yes.
Okay.
So Mars has a little bit of time to delay. I wonder if he knows he has 4 from 3. He has to.
I'm gonna trust that he does.
Yeah. So this is an intentional delay. Albeit a scary one.
Just trying to get the bluebird there.
Okay.
There's-
yep, just
there's
wanted to
the
enter
click.
Serena.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vipa exits area. That was a good delay. It wasted a good I don't know, 40 seconds for Vipa.
Yeah.
Trying to find a win con for either player right now, and I still don't see it. Vipa probably wins 45 totals, and then probably wins 70 totals.
Yeah, Vipa is going to finish off 8 from 1 in episode 8, Shine.
And yes, so those
I am
4 goals.
Curious how much
10.
experience Vipa has with
episode 8?
With Pin 8.
Yeah, good point.
Because not an any percent shine, known to be a little finicky.
I hate it.
I kind of feel like Vipa should have just finished the Rico shine because it's more progress.
That's really true. He was almost done. It would have been progress.
26.
26, yeah.
Yeah. I think Mars tried to take the stairs there, and
he did. Yeah.
Yeah, the stairs are not there in Serena 2.
Ooh, not a clean shot of Mario.
A really rough kill here. Yeah, I mean,
Mars dying.
Like, I think Mars is gonna need to steal the Blues goals because
either Blues or Noki he needs to steal.
Yeah, because the thing is, Vipa is gonna be able to get to Noki after Pin 8. So Pin 8's gonna get him 2 clicks. It's gonna be 1 episode 8 and 8 from 1. He's then gonna be able to go to Noki and get Noki Blues, and that'll also get him to 45.
Yep.
So that'll get Vipa up to 10 goals. It'll also put Vipa in the lead for 70.
Yep.
And I mean, 15 Delfinos is...
Mars went for the momentum spin in a bingo. You're crazy.
Like, for Vipa, delaying 45 this long is kind of scary.
Yeah. This is a long time to not have gotten 45 totals. Okay, so how Mars can win is with 18 Serena Blues, 9 pipes, and then he kind of has to get Gelato 100 and 15 Delfino. And that puts him at 12. So then he has to steal like 4 Noki or 45 totals.
Yeah, I mean, that's the, like, for both of them, I feel like holding off on Blues was somewhat dangerous.
Mars only has 13 Blues. The 18 would get him up to 16 Blues, or the 31 Blues, and then he could potentially do 16 Noki Blues to finish that
28.
off. But
because he already grabbed 3. He grabbed 3 Serena Blues. You did the math right, but
I assumed he didn't have any.
Vipa's having a decent Pin 8, obviously not like amazing, but as someone who probably hasn't practiced it, this is solid.
Oh, this is super solid to have 17
It'll be
after
like
1.5
laps. So
yeah, he's trying to find the ones he missed. I think it's just the row of 3 down here. Yep.
Yeah.
Got him.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, this is really like both of them are at the point where they're going to have to start looking and counting goals and figuring out how do I win. And yeah, Vipa gets that double click. Vipa should probably trade into Noki now.
Yeah. And if Vipa gets 45 totals with 16 Noki Blues, he's in really good shape to win.
Because he's way ahead on 26 shines, and he'll be ahead on 70 totals. He's already ahead on 15 Delfino Blues. Like,
ooh, is he following into Serena?
I think
if he follows into Serena, that's kind of a lose con.
Yeah,
wow.
I hope this is not a repeat of last match for Vipa.
Wow. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, and like Mars now holding 18 Serena open and going for Delfino Blues.
Mars gets 15 Delfino blues, which I know he already has a few. I think he'll be just short. Like 15, if he finishes 15 Delfino and 18 Serena, I think he's still just short of 45.
No, he'll have. You're right. Yeah, he will be just short.
He'll have like 43 or something. I think
And
he'll be
I
like,
don't know that his Serena lead is big enough to finish off 15 Delfinos either before
it's going to be
Vipa gets
close.
in.
Serena 2 is definitely one of the slower secrets, but Serena 3 is very fast. So this could be a close Serena 18 race if Mars goes there after doing 15 Delfino.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Mars is going to get all of the non-Fruit Lady blues.
He has Yoshi, so he can easily get birds and the jellies.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, Vipa's definitely going to have a lead, I think, going into Serena 18.
I think it really just depends on like when Mars decides to go in. So this
I think
is
he wants to finish.
8. Maybe this is
track, 'cause I got
exciting
no
to
idea.
So he's gotten 3 since the Fire Pianta, which, according to Falcon, was his 5th.
Okay.
He got the 2 Sewer Blues and 1 bird. This is 2 birds.
So he needs his total to be like 27. I think he's at a total of 20 right now.
Yeah, this is
27. My man.
Assuming he doesn't go to Serena first.
Oh, I thought he was about to go to Serena. Yeah, we got 9. What are we doing now?
Nope, he is.
Yeah.
This may cost him Serena Blues and also is probably going to cost him 45 as well.
Yep.
I don't know that he could have gotten 45 either way, unfortunately.
I don't think so. He would have had to like commit to it by going to Rico and Penna or something.
Yeah.
Delfino's just too slow.
Yeah, and this is... It's tough because Mars... What reason does Mars have to think that Vipa is going to go to Serena?
Right.
But now, of course... Hopefully Vipa remembers to get the outside blues.
Oh, that's true. He forgot last time.
Yeah. The other thing, though, is if Vipa does Serena 4 after this... I think Vipa... Oh, no, Vipa did not get that one during Manta. He just got the NPCs, thinking of Mars. Yeah, now this is going to be really rough, I think, for
Mars. Think this is going to be 45 for Vipa. I think he needs 15 more, and he has 30 total.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Vipa's win con here is 26 shines, 45 and 70 blues, 18 Serena, potentially pipes, like...
Did you say 16 Noki already?
I didn't even say 16 Noki, because, you know, maybe Mars is going to see this and, like, try and trade into Noki, although if Vipa just finishes off 18 Serena and leaves, it's going to be, you know, Vipa doesn't even have to trade in.
I believe we need to see his total counter to be 45.
I think that's right, because he had 29 going in and had 2 Noki before.
Yeah.
So
Mars needs to find 2 more.
He's
got 2 jelly skips available, but we're doing Banana Lady. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Mars at this point is going to have to win
both
Noki goals and probably 70 totals.
Yeah, because now he's going to be behind a 9 pipes, assuming that Vipa finishes Serena 4,
Yeah.
which might be a big assumption. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's tough, right? You're going to have the lead. You potentially see Noki as more valuable here. But Serena 4 does have some good value as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Vipa's at least going to go into the casino.
It's
Z
one more
menus.
before go. Oh no, he can't finish this in the casino. There's only
Yeah, he
2 in
can.
here in Serena 4.
Yeah, he has 17.
Oh, for some reason I thought I needed 20. I'm so dumb. He's doing it again. You got to get on top of the slot machine. Oh wow, that worked.
There we go. And yeah, Vipa is going to do Noki Blues. Is Mars is finishing off Delfino's, which I think with this commit he has to.
Doesn't he have another
2 jellies that he could open with Yoshi?
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, so this is going to give Vipa a 5-4 lead on pipes. Mars could still take the lead into Noki here.
It's gonna be close. Depends how this fruit lady goes.
Yeah, I don't think he is, because he's still going to have to trade too.
Oh, does he?
And Vipa does not. Also, Vipa may want to trade to get to 26 shines with Noki 1.
True.
But yeah, I mean, it's now Mars is delaying.
I think that's good. If it baits Vipa into it, that's really good. Oh.
Is going to go into Serena. So is Vipa is staying in Serena. So this has to be Serena 4R. Yeah.
Yes, which brings him up to 7 pipes. This will bring Mars up to 6 pipes.
Vipa can do Beach Pipe, which is fast. Could do Serena 2R.
Is there a world where Mars wins pipes? If they're both rushing them?
No.
So what I'm saying is he's only 2 shines behind. Like if he gets, so say they both get 2 more shines, right? Vipa goes up by 3 pipes, Mars goes up by 4 pipes, and that would tie them. And they'd be tied in total pipes.
I mean, yes.
But Serena 4 and 4 is going to be slower
needs...
than whatever Vipa chooses.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is Vipa needs 2 shines, and Mars needs 3 shines. 2 shines after this. And one of those shines for Vipa is going to be Beach Pipe, I assume.
Mars also only needs 2 shines after this one, though. He has Pianta 100.
Yeah.
And so it'd be Serena 4R, would bring him up to 8.
And then Beach Pipe.
Yep. So
yeah,
Vipa
I mean, I still think Vipa has the lead if he's rushing pipes here.
Oh, Mars dying.
And yeah.
Yeah, Vipa's got the lead for sure. Dang. It's a bold
now
call.
Mars really needs to go to Noki. Is Vipa going to do Pianta 1 and 2? Oh. Mars did not save and is at 0 lives.
Uh-oh.
I didn't realize that.
He's playing kind of scared. I would be.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the 15 Delfino that he delayed.
It's a good delay. He could have baited
It
Vipa
is.
into it. It didn't work, but if he had baited Vipa into it, that would have been a really strong delay, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vipa's gonna
So
win.
now,
Pipe. Dang.
yeah. He's either going to do Pianta 2, which is pretty fast, or, well, depends how hard he commits to these blues on the way, I guess.
True. Committing those blues got the Chomplet to go the long way. If you don't do the Chomplets immediately, they're gonna really mess you up.
Yeah.
Man, stopping for blues could really cost Vipa here. I still think Vipa, like even if Vipa doesn't get 9 pipes, Vipa still has a solid lead.
Yeah, but it's definitely like, it's one of those where having committed to 9 pipes, losing it because you are committing to blues is a rough loss.
Yeah, it's a little
Like,
greedy.
I actually think Mars might get it now.
I think Vipa's still in the lead if he goes straight to Gelato Pipe. He only needs one more after this.
Yeah, it's just a question of, does he go for Beach Pipe or does he go for Pianta 2?
Yep. After their current shines, they both need one more. Ooh, Mars missing that. Red.
Mars
This is
still
not a clean
also
start
only
for
at
our-
0 lives, so really needs to be careful.
Yep. This looks like a beach pipe.
Yeah. And Vipa will hopefully trade in for 26 shines after this.
And then probably 70 totals will be the game.
Yeah, he's at 50 now.
Yep. So he could go for like 16 from Noki. As sort
And
of
70
a
totals. Yeah.
split play type of deal. There's the click. Mars is sad. Where's Mars going now?
Noki.
Yep. He's got to get 16 Noki. He's got to get 70.
70 is going to be really hard.
Yep.
Yeah, Vipa going. I think was
Maybe
thinking
about
Rico
Rico
for blues, but remembers to go trade first.
Yep.
Yeah, and as long as Vipa commits to 70 totals, Vipa wins this. Just a question of, what does Vipa think Mars is up to?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna do Gelato.
Gelato 100. That's also a potential win con if he knows how to do it.
I'm gonna guess this is just for Gelato Blues.
Okay.
That this is just quick blues. Because I think
he went to Gelato 1 for no cutscene.
Yeah.
However, there are fewer yellow coins available in Gelato 1. So if he's doing the 100, he'll need to be pretty precise with the coins that he gets.
Yeah, I mean, we asked him about this yesterday, and
Yep.
he doesn't feel confident in Gelato 100. So I don't think Gelato 100s in general is a goal that Vipa necessarily feels great about.
Nah, this looks like just blues.
Yep. And yeah, I mean,
can he finish here?
I don't know if he can finish, but he can go into Rico and get quick blues there and finish. So
he got some in Rico earlier. I don't know how many though.
Not a huge number.
Okay.
He just got a few quick ones in Rico too. Like he got the M's near the entrance and then the 2 water blues.
Yep.
Yeah, so did how, I guess, what's the thing that won Vipa the match? Was it just that he had a better draft and a better route, or
I think so.
I mean,
I don't know
speed
that
was
Mars
part of
made
it.
speed absolutely was a part of it because that
Yeah,
this speed differential was from the beginning almost completely going to guarantee that Vipa was going to get 26 shines, and so that's
Yeah.
just like a goal that's going to go Vipa's way purely because of the speed differential.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is one of the bigger speed differentials we've seen in a match.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, Mars had some unfortunate deaths. Lost
In
Serena
addition,
18.
Mars diverted from Serena 18 to go for 15 from Delfino, which I don't think is the worst call. However, if he had stayed, it would have. It looks like Vipa was still going to go to Serena, but probably wouldn't have kept going all the way to 4. So Mars probably still could have won both 18 Serena Blues and 9 Pipes.
Yeah, I think Vipa also had a little bit of a better draft here.
I think so.
Because Vipa just got so much Bianco value.
Yeah, even though he lost 3 secrets, he still, got a lot from Bianco.
Yeah, I mean, he got 5 Bianco shines. He got boss rematch. Gave him some NPC access. I think Vipa just accidentally entered Gelato.
Yep. That's a mood.
Yeah, he only needs 9 more. So can go wherever he wants to finish those off.
Well, probably not
Except
Bianco.
Serena.
Not Serena, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to finish this off in Rico.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think... Yeah, I mean, the speed definitely helped, and Mars having just some really unfortunate deaths at some rough times, but also, Vipa going for 18 Serena was really risky, but it worked.
It did because Mars left. If Mars had stayed there, this is totally still a match.
Yeah, I also think there was a point where Mars should have started trying to get blues and not been so far behind. Not getting blues before the 15 Delfino play hurt, because I think, 45 totals was up for so long, right? That it was just like, it was just there for the taking whenever. And like Vipa leaving up that goal could have been really costly, and it wasn't.
Yep. That's a good point. He didn't get punished at all for waiting forever to finish that one off.
Yeah. Yeah, and like Vipa not going for 15 Delfinos was also very smart.
He may have been baited into it if Mars had stayed. Well, I guess it would have been bait because they would have been tied in progress if Mars finished Serena 18.
Yep.
So he may have won that goal if Mars had done Serena 18.
Yeah, so Vipa wins Division 4.
GG Vipa! Congratulations.
Yeah.
See if we can get these guys in here for an interview.
Yeah, I imagine they'll pop in. Congrats, Vipa.
GG Vipa.
Thank you.
I think Mars is going to hop in as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do we want to start with the draft? What did you see, I guess, when you were doing the draft?
So when I first looked at the card, there's a lot of Bianco versus Rico I saw. There's the Bianco Blues, Blues totals. Bianco and Rico are both pretty good for that. 5 Bianco Shines, Rico 3 Hoverless, boss rematch. So when I saw those, I'm like, we're going to be drafting Bianco versus Rico against each other. That's what I thought.
GG Mars.
GG. Congrats, Vipa, our Div 4 champion.
It did come down to the wire twice.
You,
I felt like that last one was really close.
Yeah, it came down to Serena 18. I thought I had such a lead to it because I had already done Serena 3. And then I just like left it to go do other stuff because I thought you weren't even going to contest it. And then you like swiped it right out from under me. And then I was like, oh, that's crazy. So that was a really
How
good
close
call.
was that one?
I was doing other stuff at the time. So like I wasn't going to
Oh,
go
you
into
weren't
Serena
focusing
4
it.
for another shine or so.
And then you also got a steal on me. You clicked unique boss shines probably less than 5 seconds before I did.
Oh
I
yeah, I
messed up
saw
my
the
Bowser
5
fight.
bosses
So.
click, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Like Schmidt said, I clicked it and then it turned blue.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that sucks. That happened to me versus Pink in the league.
So Vipa actually entered Fina 1 first because of Honey Skip. You guys started heading there at pretty much the same time, but Vipa entered first because of Honey Skip. But Mars, you had a really, well, I won't say really clean because one of your rockets missed, but a pretty clean Fina 1.
Yeah, if I just did like I hit every single of the like distance rockets, and I was like, you know what? I've never gone for this one, but I might as well go for it and get like a perfect fight. And then I didn't get it, and then missed the regrab because I'm not used to going for it, and then but it was okay.
Yep.
Still hitting DM shots. Thumbs up.
Yep. Vipa, did you consider in the draft period going to Bianco 6 for your third secret?
I did. I know I left Bianco 6 up on the table and lost 3 secrets, but I'm not sure what I went to. Let me look back at the clicks.
I think you went to Rico and did Rico 1.
I think I was more
I think it was
focused
Serena
on,
and Rico for bosses and uniques.
Yeah.
Is going for bosses into Pinna because
I should have realized that the 5 bosses means you have Manta as well, so we're like tied in progression in Serena.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I had the early Manta.
Yeah. I thought your draft was really strong, Vipa. I thought you were going to go through Bianco 6 within the draft period and then get your 8 from 1 in episode 8 in Bianco, not Pinna.
Yeah, knocking those out early were good, but I thought I didn't feel like getting 8 from 1 in one episode 8 shine was as strong as getting the boss clicks. I would have had
I agree.
3 box clicks versus 2, but it would have been pretty good as well.
Right. I just thought that instead of Pinna, like at some point later in the match, Bianco would have been.
I did think I was gonna get 8s in Bianco.
Yeah.
But after I did Pinna, I was racing. So I know I ditched Pinna Beach Blue coins because I knew Mars and I finished Pinna 1 at the same time. And I wasn't sure. He would probably have beaten me to the Pinna Beach coins because I don't know how to do those at all. So I instead wanted to go for 6 Pinna shines and maybe take 4 from 3 away, but he had a faster 4 from 3.
Yep.
Yeah. 6 Pinna, though, was still pretty valuable because it also got you 8 from 1 and 1 episode 8 shine. So,
I thought during the draft period you would do Delfinos with Fruit Ladies and like call my bluff that I wasn't going to be able to do in a Beach Blues in the 30 minutes and then like steal that with the Fruit Ladies.
4 Fruit Ladies plus 5 NPCs was on the board, so I thought you would have gone for that. So I wanted to try to steal away 5 NPCs. But it looks like you were just going for a Beach Blues.
Yeah, I was so surprised you didn't do Delfino Blues at all. And then
Yeah, it would have contributed well to 45 totals.
Yeah, I just picked the absolute worst time to go for it because I had just done Serena 3 and I'm like, I'm probably ahead here. I can afford to steal Delfino's because he just clicked Pinna, but that gave you the leeway.
Yeah, that got me the 18 Serena Blues and through on 9 pipes.
Yeah, both of those I was like, super counting on having like since the beginning. So like once you stole those, my game plan kind of fell apart.
I kind of pivoted to those actually. I wasn't planning on going to Serena at all. But when I lost 4 from 3, I was like, I need some more shines, right? Because 15 Delfino Blues would have been fast and counted to totals, but I needed more shines because that also got me 26 total shines.
Mm. I delayed 4 from 3 a little bit, but not like too much.
Yeah, it wasn't
'cause
close. I was halfway through Rico 2 hidden into Rico 3.
oh, that makes
You
sense.
had like another 2 minutes you could have delayed.
Well, yeah, I think that I wanted to delay it a little bit just to like make you enter something
It
before I
worked. I
clicked it.
lost like a minute on Rico 2 hidden.
Let's go.
Yep.
I'm finally starting to get the hang of delays.
So I want to ask both of you actually about this because 45 Blues was up for a very long time. And I think, Mars could have committed to Blues and stolen it. Vipa, you were at like 29 or 30 for a long time.
Mhm.
Why did you guys decide to leave that one up?
Vipa already had 20 Bianco, and I thought he would do 15 Delfino like the entire time. And I didn't care about blues at all because I just wanted shine progression to get like towards Noki, towards 26, and like do pipes and stuff. And that was already slow enough, like doing all the things I was doing, so I didn't want to stop for blues at all.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing that I saw some blues like 45 totals, 70 totals, and a couple of blues goals. But I compared that to like the shine goals, and I thought just getting a bunch of shines rather than picking up blues along the way was better.
That makes sense.
I mean, it did win me the game. Like 70 totals was my last click, but at the time, it just felt like if I stopped for blues, I would be getting less goals than if I went for shines.
Yeah, exactly. It's like having 100 coin stars on the card. They suck until they're the last goal, and it's like since you were accumulating blue coins throughout the entire thing, I just have no shot at getting 70.
Yeah, I was at like 30 until I started the 18 Serena Blues. Then I went Serena, Gelato, and Rico to get like 40.
Mm.
Do you have any other questions, Schmidt? Or do Mars and Vipa have any other questions?
Answered all my stuff.
Nope. GG. I'm one thing, shout outs to Modest Tomato for keeping me in it. There's been a couple times when I wanted to drop out, but he was really supportive of me and pushed me to keep going. And I'm glad I got to the finals and had a good showing.
Shout
And
out
congrats,
Tomato.
Vipa, on being your Div 4 champion.
Thanks, Fars. That was a really good best of 3.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe we'll have some more fun playing in the next season against each other.
Mhm.
Yeah. So come back Tuesday night for games 2 and 3 of the Mason versus Deathline match. And it looks like we're rating Reed. So thanks everyone for tuning in.
See y'all later tonight.
I think we're off.
I head off.
now.
Yep.